Difference between a bind mount and a volume in Docker. Both bind mounts and volumes are used to persist data in Docker containers, but they work differently in terms of management, performance, security, and flexibility. 1. What is a bind mount? Definition. A bind mount directly maps a directory from the host machine to the container. Any changes made inside the container are immediately reflected on the host, and vice versa. Key characteristics. Uses absolute paths from the host machine. Directly accesses the host file system. Not managed by Docker. Can access system-sensitive files, posing security risks. Example usage. Docker run d, name my container, v/path/on/host/app/data myimage. /path/on/host, directory on the host machine. /app/data, directory inside the container. Use case. Ideal for development environments, where you want live synchronization between host and container files. Example, running an Nginx container that serves files from your local machine. Docker runs d p8080:80 $, pwd/usr/share/nginx/html nginx. Maps the current directory, $pwd, to /usr/share/nginx/html in the container. 2. What is a Docker volume? Definition. A Docker volume is a storage location managed by Docker, stored under /var/lib/docker/volumes/. Unlike bind mounts, volumes are fully controlled by Docker and not directly tied to the host file system. Key characteristics. Managed independently of the host machine. Stored in /var/lib/docker/volumes/linux. Better for data persistence and multi-container access. More secure and portable across different environments. Example usage. Creating a named volume. Docker volume create myvolume. Running a container with a volume. Docker run d, name my container, v/myvolume/app/data myimage. Myvolume is a Docker-managed volume. /app/data is the mount point inside the container. Inspecting a volume. Docker volume inspect myvolume. Use case. Best for production environments, database storage, e.g., MySQL, PostgreSQL, and multi-container applications. Example, running a PostgreSQL database with persistent storage. Docker runs d, name mydb vp.var/lib/postgresql/data postgres. 3. Key differences between bind mounts and volumes. Feature bind mount Docker volume. Storage location any directory on the host /var/lib/docker/volumes/Docker managed. Managed by Docker no yes. Security and isolation less secure. Directly accesses host files. More secure. Docker controls access. Performance slower in some cases optimized for containers. Use in multi-container apps not recommended best for data sharing. Portability tied to a specific host path easily transferable between machines. Backups and recovery manual easier with Docker volume commands. Ideal use case development. Accessing host files, persistent data storage in production. 4. Which one should you use? Use volumes when you want long-term data persistence, better security, and portability across different environments. Use bind mounts when you need fast, real-time access to files on the host, e.g., during development. 5. Conclusion. Docker volumes are the recommended approach for production environments, while bind mounts are useful for development purposes. Since Docker manages volumes internally, they offer better security, stability, and performance. Thanks, like and subscribe for more such videos.